No, I didn't want to launch whatever browser I launched. Give me a sec. Hello, AfriGamer. Good to see you again. Can you hear me? I'm still new to streaming, so I need to know, like, if I'm doing everything right. There's some... Okay, good, you can't hear me. There's so much to get set up here. I've actually got... Things have changed since the last stream. I've actually managed to figure out how to get... Well, I shouldn't say I figured out, but... I know how to get chat on the screen now. So that's cool. Yes, I'm glad to be doing another stream, and it's good to see that you're back. See, I'm trying to get music here in a way that I can shuffle it. Yeah, let me just like create a stream. This doesn't sound like good streaming music, to be honest. This sounds like you're sneaking around in a cartoon trying to set up some sting operation for the villain or something. So I'm just not gonna have this song in the stream. There it is, okay. So let's see, Night Alone, that's good. What's this? Arabian Sand. Okay, that's good. So I just want to create like you know, like in the video, if you've seen the videos, I've got that like really subtle, smooth jazz in the background. I think everything by Ease Jammy Jams is good. Hard Boiled sounds good enough. Loopster sounds good enough. Love's Drug, maybe. Wait, why is Maple Leaf Rag and... I don't want to know. I don't want to know how that happened. Covert Affair, no. Nighttime Stroll, Peacefully, Present Day. Ooh, Gymnopathy #1. Cool. Yeah, I'll have that, absolutely. Shades of Spring is good. What am I gonna update? Well, I have actually made some interesting discoveries with the help of my guy Fostrate, who might be here in the stream at some point. But I'll show you what I mean, like once I... How do I copy? There we go. Should I copy? Create a link. Okay, there we go. That's probably better. Probably better than having like complete copies of the files. There we go. So there's our playlist. Yeah, so let me hop in here. So as you can see, we've got this problem here where like the moonlight from outside, if you can call it that, bleeds into the building from outside. And that's been a problem since I've started working on this game. I absolutely don't like it. And that's the reason why I have these massive looking ceilings. Like here, this is not what the roof needs to look like. If I just delete this, that's actually the shape of the building here. But I've had to have these massive structures in order to like, you know, cast shadows into the building. However, my friend Fostrate found a way to... well, I guess it was kind of a team effort, actually. We kind of figured out how to make it so that you don't have to do that in order to have good-looking shadows on the inside of the building. So we're going to be doing that. I'm going to be updating these windows a bit, and we're probably going to be adding new rooms and new areas beyond this door. And also, there's going to be a big momentous occasion. Like, for the first time in Ghost Hunt history, this wall... Let me make things brighter for a second. I can't see anything, and you can't either, I'm sure. There we go. So this wall that says under construction, full ending coming soon, it's been there for like 7 years or something like that. I'm gonna move that for the first time in ages. I'm actually gonna move that like back here. It's really cool how this light bleeds through that. I'm very tempted just to keep this light. Like I did this just for the thumbnail, but for the last updating my game video, but I actually like the shadows it casts. That's really cool. Maybe I could have like some kind of like event where like when you walk by, it it turns on, like a ghost turn the lights on. Ah, that'd be cool. I'd really like that. So yeah, give me a sec. I want to see what happens. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm still new to streaming, so I don't really know exactly what I'm doing yet, but I just want to get all my windows rearranged in a good way. Okay. So, yeah, that's one thing we'll be working on. Will this stage of the game be super long like the others? Probably not as long. It's gonna have lots to explore, sure, but it's not gonna be like all of this necessarily. So yeah, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get Fostrate in here. That'd be great. Because I know he said he wanted to join the stream, so I'm gonna message him and see if he's ready for that. Oh, I got a message from him actually a few minutes ago. It says, unfortunately, can't talk in the stream chat today, but I'm listening. Okay, cool. Well, it's good to have you in the stream anyway, Fostrate. Excuse me. I just woke up a little bit ago, so I'm still kind of groggy and stuff, but yeah, I was up till like 1 a.m. trying to get this chat like in the stream, like as you can see, like, so I was up till like almost 2 a.m. trying to make it so that the users can see the chat and stream. It was not a good time, but I also want to add more elements to streaming, so yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna do some other stuff, and I can't remember what. Oh, yeah. Fostrate also pointed out a very weird phenomenon. So if we go up here, look through these offices, the first floor of this align. Well, I guess not the first floor, but you get my point. But the floors align with the windows also in the staircase perfectly until we get to about here, and then all of a sudden they're like really offset, and there's more floors in the stairwell than than there are windows outside. So looking at it from the outside indicates that there's 4 floors, but there's 5 doors in the stairway, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's kind of a problem, but I can solve it just by getting rid of one of my prop doors. So yeah, or I could like have that be like a closet, but I don't know why there'd be a supply closet in the stairwell. Yeah, let me see if I can finish getting my music set up, and then we'll do cool stuff. In fact, Windows Media Player. I haven't used Windows Media Player to set up a playlist in ages. Playlist, there we go. Man, this is the most Frutiger Arrow interface I've seen on a modern operating system in ages. Click here to create a play. Okay. Smooth jazz. Actually, no. Streaming music. That way I know it's all copyright free. Alright. You can't drag shortcuts to create that. Well, flip. Okay, I think it was only Covert Affair that I didn't want. Where's Covert Affair? What the heck? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's just a shortcut anyway. Oh no, a lot of these are. Okay. Never mind. I'll get all the ones that aren't shortcuts plus Shades of Spring. Wait. Oh, maybe I could have dragged shortcuts. I was just dragging them in the wrong place. I could have. I'm so dumb. Okay. Well, I'll at least drag this over here so you can see what I'm doing. Add to list. Yeah, it's not adding though. That's the problem. What happens if I drag this? Okay, so you cannot drag shortcuts. I was not that dumb after all. Which is absolutely surprising. Okay. Bear with me. I don't want Maple Leaf Rag. This is not smooth jazz. This is not smooth jazz by any means. But it's fitting music for me, like, stumbling through, like, getting all my stuff set up, I'll admit. Okay, well... Bear with me, like, the early streams are gonna be a nightmare to get set up, but once I actually get myself familiar with the process of streaming, it would be better. How is the balance, by the way, between my voice and the music? I feel like the music's too loud, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. I need to, like, stream snipe myself and figure out what's going on, but... Okay, it's good. So, yeah, I don't want Maple Leaf Rag in this playlist. Okay. So now I can turn this on shuffle. There we go. Ah, that's so much better. Now it feels like an episode of updating my game. Okay. So shuffle and loop, I think, is what we want. Or does that loop one track? I guess we'll find out. Okay. I can also enable my avatar, and I've actually got a camera on me this time, so it'll actually track my face instead of just lip syncing, so that's an option. Let me know if you want that. In the meantime, I'm gonna do something kind of simple. Oh, that's the wrong door. Yeah, if I had $1 for every time I did that, I'd be rich. Okay. So these windows... Let me plant a note in one of them. Windows, script. I'm getting ahead of myself. Window, properties. So originally this will have been ice with 0.4 transparency. I can't type yet. My brain isn't active enough to type. And this color. Okay. So, since I'm gonna move that ending wall and basically develop, like, this little space here and make these areas accessible, I'm gonna move the ending wall to, like, somewhere around here for now, and then I'll make it, further down the building later, but... What I'm gonna do, though, is I'm gonna, like, change these windows so that they're not transparent anymore, for now, and then I'll make them transparent again once I release, like, the outdoor areas. Yeah, they will be able to go to this area, because I want to, like, build the hype around the ending by releasing it bit by bit, in a way. Because it's come to my attention, I think I explained in the last stream, like, it's come to my attention that I think most people who play Ghost Hunt aren't aware that I'm still updating it, or could easily be unaware that I'm not updating it. I want it to look kind of neon, so it has like a glow around it. 0 transparency. The problem is I have to run the game to see what oh gosh. I have to run the game to see what transparent, or what neon looks like, when people play it. Although when they have their graphic settings turned down, it's gonna look less. Will you ever make a chapter 2? Yeah. I'm working on Ghost Hunt the House as well, but I'm not gonna really intensely focus on that until I finish Ghost Hunt 1, and probably add some more features to Ghost Hunt 1. For some reason it's not loading up, like, what neon's actually supposed to look like, so let me actually play the game. Maybe you have to play it instead of running. So yeah, chapter 2 is basically going to be the house. I don't think I don't have any plans to connect the story in any way to the first game. Oh man, I haven't moved my spawn. This is going to be a bit of a walk, but at least you'll be able to see a bit of the game. That's cool. Epic Ghost Hunt gameplay. See, I'll fix these windows real quick, and then I'll fix the problem with the outdoor lighting so I can get rid of all those massive ceilings. Ooh. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I swear I saw like a shadow figure in here, and there's not supposed to be one in there. When the body fell in the room, it scared me so much. Yeah, that's a classic event. That's been there for years. It was one of the first things I ever did. This, if you didn't know, this is actually based on an old Garry's Mod map, partially. I mean, I I started working on it based kind of on a Gary's Mod map, GM Ghost Hunt, but that event wasn't in it. And that was one of the first things that I came up with on my own. And then eventually I thought, well, that was cool. I kind of want to make the entire game my own, so I did. That's kind of how Ghost Hunt came to be. Are my graphic settings turned down or something? Background transparent graphic, yeah, they are. Well, how long has that been a thing? Yeah, so neon bricks are supposed to have this, like, glow around them. Maybe they're too dark. Maybe it's a too dark a color. Oh, it is too dark a color for that, okay. What's a good color? I basically want this to look, yeah, it is too dark. I want to make this look like there's moonlight coming through, but I don't want it to look fake, if that makes sense. I don't want it to look like, oh, hey, D-Bok, it's good to see you. Yeah, I'm glad you could make it to the stream. But yeah, I don't want this to look like you're walking through a haunted house attraction and someone's set up, like, fake LED lights or something to make it look like moonlight. I want it to look like I'm using a proper game engine instead of Roblox Studio. Try lowering it down. Okay, so that makes it brighter. That makes it more colorful. So let's have it somewhere around here. How dark can I go before? Okay, I can go that dark before it eliminates the glow altogether. I'm so glad I got this music set up. It's so nice. That's kind of nice. I like it. How transparent can I make it before it... Oh, I can't. At all. Okay. Royal blue. Royal blue, you say? I think that's a decent color. Okay, I'll copy that. I think going bright would make it look like a cartoon. Yeah, it'd make it look like a lightsaber. So, this is alright. I don't know if I'm actually gonna like this or if I'm just gonna make it look like... Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So let's see. Now I have to select all these windows again. Oh, it's so mundane. But that's why I'm doing this kind of stuff on stream instead of like on a video. I want to do all the mundane stuff on stream. There we go. Okay, that's all of them. Fun fact, I would have had more windows to select had I not changed this hallway. Yeah, that looks cool. It looks alright. But do I like it better than this? I don't know. I can't tell if like going from windows that look like this to windows that look like that would be too I think that's too jarring. This kind of it's something about, oh my gosh, especially when I turn on global shadows. Oh, that looks so weird. Yeah, never mind. I'm actually not gonna have neon at all. It's colorful, but I don't know if that's good for a horror game per se. Let's see. We need a way to make it like more muted without taking away the glow. Because, I mean, part of me really likes how it looks. D-Bok, you like the dark theme? Yeah, it's good for a horror game to have that kind of dark theme. Yeah, the moon is not this bright. I'm absolutely certain the moon is not this bright. Okay. Yeah, as much as I wanted to have like a glow that makes it look like the moonlight's coming through, I don't think it's gonna be all that feasible. It's the sun at this point, yeah. Forget it. I'm gonna just go with the ye old classic looking windows. That's okay. Not everything I do in this video will be that unproductive. Here we go, selecting all these windows again. Gosh dang it. Okay. How are you guys liking seeing the chat in the stream, by the way? I don't know if you guys are watching on mobile or desktop, but it really makes a difference for people who watch like on their phone, because then they don't have to like have the chat open to see what everyone's saying. I'm glad you like it a lot because it took me forever. Like I said, I was up to like 3 a.m. or not 3 a.m., 2 a.m. Working on that. So yeah, I think this looks a lot more like how it should. Yeah. Also, if I send a message in the chat, it will actually, my name will be read in the stream. Taking me back to my old CSS days. So in total, how many hours have you put into making? Oh, don't ask me that question. I don't know. Let's see. I started working on it in like 2011, but I haven't been working on it all day, every day, obviously. Thank you for welcoming me to chat. Well over 400 easily. Well over 400 hours, probably over 600. I don't know if I've hit it. I might have hit 1,000 hours of work. I don't know. Okay, so we've got that. That looks nice. And like I said, eventually I'll make these transparent again so that you can see outside, but right now there isn't really much of an outside. So I'll do that when I like flesh out the outside areas to look more like this. And that'll be nice. I just don't want people to think like Morseburg Insane Asylum was in space all along. But yeah, I've got this idea where like players step into this room and like this light turns on, because I really like how these shadows look a lot. 41 days of programming. Quick maths. Yeah, I used to do programming for a living, then I got laid off, but or something, I don't know, but it sucked. But yeah, so the code for, let me pull up the code for the chat so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, so here's the CSS. This is a think you're ever gonna make a remake of Ghost Hunt? I'm still making the first make. Maybe someday, like years down the line when I'm 50 years old or something, but it's kind of creepy for a 50-year-old Roblox developer to be making a Roblox game, but you know. So yeah, this is a CSS file. So basically when you go, I don't know how much everyone here knows about like how code works, but when you go to a website, there's the HTML that displays like where everything should be, that defines the layout. This is what gives it the style and makes it look pretty. And it's this language that like gives the chat its style. So like I literally put this in my Open Broadcaster software. And that's what makes the chat look how it does, so. Because I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get the background to look transparent. Because if I didn't have all this, it'd literally just look like this, like the YouTube chat itself. But I literally just found this like online for everyone to use, so. Yeah, taking me back to my old CSS days. Even Grandpa can do code, true. True enough. Alright, so now let's fix the problem with the lighting getting in from the inside, and then maybe we'll actually start some new areas. Global shadows on, yeah. So the problem is the outdoor ambient is not where it should be. It's 100, 100, 100. Meaning 100 red, 100 green, 100 blue. There we go. So that's all I need to change, but the only problem is now the outside area looks like this. And that's kind of a bummer. I don't know if I like how that looks. What's 50, 50, 50 look like? Oh my gosh, it's a pick your poison thing, isn't it? I don't like pick your poison things. So my kind of solution for this is to have like parts that have surface lights on them. like really massive surface lights. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but it's worth a try. Insert object, surface light. It might. Man, surface lights are really underrated in Roblox Studio. Maybe make a trigger that when you hit it, it changes the ambient color. I could, but it's not a single player game. That'd have to be a local script type of thing. But that definitely occurred to me at some point. Yeah, so let me just try to make this like real. This looks so weird. Like, this is bizarre. This is 100% bizarre. Oh, this looks so weird. This looks like CGI in the early 90s or something. Oh my gosh, it hurts my eyes. Okay, where are you in the Explorer? Keep it? No! I'm not keeping this. This is bad. How do I reveal a part in Explorer? I don't know. I'm just gonna deselect it and select it again. That's my solution. Okay, so brightness can definitely come down a notch or two. Yeah, see, that's starting. Oh, but it looks weird on the grass. No matter how low I bring that brightness, it's gonna do that with the grass. That's really wonky. Okay, well, maybe I can, I don't know what to do. I might have to still keep the massive ceilings top down. I could try that. But the problem is there's only so much range that you can have in the surface light. It's a pretty big range though, so yeah, it might work. Yeah, I don't think you can have... Yeah, you can't have higher than 60 range, and this is much higher than 60 studs. I say, Maybe if I, like, have a couple of them. Yeah, I think we're kind of thinking the same thing. Copy and paste. This looks so weird. This has become an absolute trip, this episode. Look at this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. So maybe if I like tilt it, I feel like I should just make an art oh! I think I figured it out. I've solved the puzzle. Now I am the puzzle master. Kind of. It still looks a bit wonky, but you know. What if I turn the range down now? Like a bit. This looks alright. It definitely looks passable. Just think, now whenever you go to the courtyard, there's gonna be these massive... Wait, shadows isn't... Oh my gosh. Okay, the moon's there, so I don't think there'd be shadows here, but there would be shadows other places. But yeah, every time now you go to the courtyard, there's gonna be these like really big plates, just invisible, hovering. Well, there might be shadows there. I think there'd probably be shadows there. That's fine. Do I want there to be though, just because it's like a big strain on Roblox's like performance? No, not that. It looks good. I can't say it doesn't look good. Yeah, there's gonna be massive plates invisible every time you go to the courtyard now. That's funny. Okay, angle I could probably increase. Yeah, there you go. And the thing with this is it's gonna have to be like a case-by-case thing. All right, so let me duplicate this. It's looking pretty good. We're getting there. I'm gonna group this before I forget, because I don't want these to just get lost in the endless void that is like the Ghost Hunt workspace explorer. Courtyard Moonlight. I'll call it that. Why not? Ooh, I should also give it like a slight blue tint, so that it's not just white. I like that idea. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah, look at that. Ah, that's cool. Are you gonna do the Roblox Hunt event? I don't know. I don't know what it's about. I saw it on the Roblox page, but maybe. Okay, so now I'm going to change the pivot of this, or origin or whatever. Orientation 0, 0. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I want this to be like normal, so I can drag it just left and right. I'm confused. All right, we'll edit pivot. I think that's easier. Okay, let me take, which one is the X? It's that one, okay. So this, pivot offset, X. Oh, that's position. Oh my gosh. I'm a good Roblox developer, I promise. I think I like the streams more than the videos. I kind of do as well for a number of reasons. Mainly the fact that I don't have to edit it, but also it gives me a lot, there we go. It gives me a lot more watch time, and I can also interact with the viewers, and that's something that is really absent in the videos that I really like. I just really like talking with the community. It's really cool. It's really cool to hear people's like takes on everything. Okay. Well, this is odd. It's very odd. I really can't tell if I'm actually gonna like this or not. I think I will. Yeah, it's just something about like how this light is interacting. Okay, hang on. I think I know how I can fix this. Let me just. Oh, that didn't do much. That's surprising. Oh, there we go. Okay. Did I have the wrong thing selected? I'm starting to think I'm not very good at this. The only thing is it looks like the light is leaking. It does, yeah. Like it's bleeding out, yeah. We're gonna get there. We'll fix it. We'll figure it out. I think these are just a bit too big. Maybe put another one top that. That might be a good idea. I wonder if this is like a really common thing. Surely this is a common thing that Roblox developers have to do to make sure their lighting looks sufficient, right? It's not just me. Can't be. I really wish I could just make it ignore the grass completely, but I can't. So there's parts of this that I think look great and parts of it that I think look terrible. Alright, yeah, I like your idea of having one like top down as well. I need to reset that pivot. Hang on a second. Pivot. There we go. See, if I were editing this video, I'd put in that Friends gif of Ross saying pivot while trying to get that chair up the stairs, but that's the downside of doing streams, is that I can't put in all the memes and stuff. Also, I did not make Can Collide off. That'd be a problem. And that's another benefit of streaming, is that I can have people here to remind me of stuff like that. Also, I think I accidentally duplicated all of these. Yeah, see, there's 2 of them. When did that happen? Okay, no, I only duplicated some of them. Okay, so here's this one. Oh, that looks really weird. It looks cool, but like the moon's up there, so it's wrong. It's the wrong angle. Maybe I'll put another one like going the other way. Why don't you make a keypad that shows memes? Like, just press numbers to make memes show up. One keypad is too limiting for the number of memes I want to show. But yeah, I kind of want a stream dock if I'm going to get back into streaming. Like, I have no clue how to use one or how they work, but I like the idea of being able to play sound effects on stream and stuff. Oh, that's too far down. Okay, so this is going to be the top-down one. This is definitely a challenge, I must say. I think it should be top-down, but still at slightly an angle. Something like that, yeah. And it's also still too big. And maybe too bright. Still a little too bright. So I've got this, but it's not taking care of this shadow, no matter how close I get it to, but I don't know, this looks passable. I mean, realistically, the moon would cast a shadow onto all this. Surface light. What if I make the light a bit darker as well? I'm kind of wanting to try that. Maybe not that much. Okay, where's Can Collide? Okay, I did turn Can Collide off. That's good. They don't need to touch. What's making that shadow? I think it's either... I don't think it's... Yeah, it's just the natural light caused by the moon being up there and the building being right here. The trouble is, no matter how close I bring that light to it, the shadow remains. Oh no! I'm confused. I am so massively confused. I absolutely dislike working with lighting. Just a point light, maybe? Maybe. I don't know if a point light can be this big. See, the problem is this works if it's done right, but... Okay, I'm getting rid of this. And I'm duplicating this. I'm moving this over here. And down a bit. But not too far down, apparently. Yeah, lighting is just such a pain to work with on Roblox. I'm sorry, Roblox, but man, lighting is just awful. And I'll turn the brightness of this down to 0.5. 0.05, actually. My bad. And maybe the range? I don't know. You could probably tell I don't really know what I'm doing, but... They should make their lighting a little better. Yeah, a lot better. So like, there's still shadows up here, but I think that kind of makes sense with the moon. Let me go to the lighting service real quick. I want to have a look at some settings. Technology future. What does this do? That really doesn't seem to be doing anything, right? I'm not crazy. What's this? What the heck? I don't know what I just did, but I kind of like it. So without it, it's like that, and with it, it's like that. I don't see any difference, though. Afri, would you happen to know what a color shift bottom is and color shift top? I don't think that's making any difference. I don't know why the brightness of the game is set to 2 either, but I don't want to change that because it's been that way for a while. Shadow softness. Shadow. I could also see about changing this. I'm basically just moving the moon. Makes it a bit brighter, maybe. Yeah, I'm literally just moving the moon around. It's casually... Oh. Okay. Just casually moving the moon around, just find out what happens, you know? This is cursed. This is just cursed. Everything about it. This episode is such a trip. Oh. Okay. I think this is the closest we're gonna get with Roblox's current lighting technologies. I don't know if having this weird looking courtyard like made it worth it though, just to not have massive ceilings that nobody's gonna see. There we go. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, because otherwise it looks like that. And that's pretty bad. It's pretty rough. Every once in a while, like, it just randomly decides to show all my welds. I don't know why. And I actually can't remember how to get rid of that. Show weld, there we go. Tell you what, I'm gonna move this to the lighting and like experiment with this later, because I actually... Where is it? Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna move this to the lighting for now, and then I'm gonna like mess around with it later, because this is taking way too long and I want to like get to building new areas. So for now, I'll just have the outdoor ambient set to maybe... That's a bit too much blue. That. Maybe a bit darker. So yeah, we'll still have some moonlight in, but like bleeding into the building, but it's okay. I'm used to that. I can create big ceilings to manage that for now. I'll put a pin in that and I'll revisit that later. Right. Now, sun position plugin is a great plugin to have for making the sky. That's good to know. I actually don't use any plugins, and I know that's terrible, and I should. So probably at some point I'll just make a stream or a video where I just like mess around with plugins and, you know, see how many I can install and which ones I should get and which ones would be helpful to me. But yeah. In the meantime, I'll get rid of global shadows so we can kind of see. 64. Where's my ambient notes? That's curious. So at some point I did change the outdoor ambient. Why'd I change it back to 100, 100, 100? I don't know. Doesn't matter. There you go. Alright, we can see. The autosave always freaks me out. But it's a good reminder for me to save this to the file. New areas, March 2024. Yay, we saved. Okay, so let's see. I've made the windows solid. I have gotten rid of that prop door, didn't I, in the stairwell? Yeah. So that's another problem fixed. Okay, we should be able to start making some new areas now. I don't see why not. Okay. So this next set of areas is going to be kind of like an office space. Because past these doors, like the way I imagine it is like people would go into the main entrance of the building somewhere over here. And then they'd like take a left at some point past like the reception desk or whatever. And they go through some office spaces. They'd come through the security clearance area, which would allow them access to the more like scarier, controversial areas of the asylum. So because of that, the areas up here are gonna seem a lot nicer. It's still gonna be haunted, obviously, but you know. So let's have some office spaces. If you could change or add one thing about Roblox Studio, what would you change or add? That's a really good question. I don't know. I think probably just how much lag the future lighting causes, because like the future lighting, I'll show you what I mean if you're not already aware, and if like future viewers aren't aware. If I switch the lighting to shadow map, see how much like less realistic that looks? And that's the closest you can have to like the really good. Ugh. This is the compatibility lighting. This is what it used to be. Oh, it's awful. And future is a breath of fresh air after all that. So future lighting's crucial for making horror games, but it also causes so much lag, which I then get blamed for as the game creator. So I think I'd change that about Roblox Studios, just how much lag is caused by the thing. It's the future lighting. The layout of these next areas is going to be kind of similar to the basement, but not completely. It's not going to be quite as confusing. I kind of wish I'd like observed more about architecture while I was designing the earlier parts of the asylum, because I feel like a lot of what I made just doesn't really make a lot of sense from an architectural standpoint. But yeah, let me think a second. Okay, I've thought. Now I'm gonna I'm gonna go over and start adding more stuff. I think this isn't gonna be all that big of a space, but you know, bigger. I'm actually gonna make another floor. What would you change about Roblox Studio if you could? Hello, ATM Blazy. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're just kind of doing some building. It's been an absolute trip. You've just joined us and you don't know, but this has been such a weird experience because I've messed with like all kinds of weird lighting gimmicks and stuff to try to make the certain lighting in certain areas of the game better, but it didn't work out so well. It just made us look like we were on psilocybin or something. I might get demonetized for that joke. I'm actually not monetized anyway yet, so yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna, it's always harder to answer your own question. Yeah, that's kind of true. It can be. I can kind of see that. Position X. There we go. I'm just gonna make a big old floor. I don't know if the area is gonna be this big or not, but oh, look at that. It's just big. In fact, let me drag this over for a second. I promise I'll put it back. When do you think the new update will be released in your assumption? Well, I kind of want to roll out what I'm working on now, like, when I'm done with the stream. Which would be kind of cool. It's gonna be kind of a smaller update, but it's still progress toward getting closer to the ending areas. So that's kind of nice. Okay, that's close enough. No one's gonna know. I need to set my perfectionism aside. There's no time to be there's no time to be perfectionistic. So copy and paste that size, and I'll undo that. Told you I'd put it back. There we go. Okay. So my general idea is there's gonna be, let me add some parts and I'll kind of show you. This is just gonna be, I'll make it blue just for the sake of demonstration. So updates, I'll probably launch like kind of sometime tonight after I'm done with the stream. That's when I'll publish the changes to the game. Yeah, I might have to make this a bit longer. So my idea is there's gonna be like 2 blocks. This is kind of what I meant when I said it was gonna be similar to the basement. There's gonna be 2 blocks of offices that people had like to themselves. And each block is gonna have like 6 offices in total, 2 on each side, and it's gonna look like this. Man, it is similar to the basement, isn't it? Or I could just have 1 block, I guess. One block on each side, I mean. It's kind of an option. Or I could have cubicles. Cubicles are individual office rooms. Keep doing what you're doing. The game is going great so far. Well, thank you very much. I do my best to like update it as much as I can. It's kind of harder to go back and remake what's already existed for about 12 years than it is to like start a new project from scratch. Like making Ghost Hunt the house has actually been kind of easier in its own way because I don't have to I'm not constrained by what I've already done. Wait, would it not be an insane asylum at the start? Or am I just stupid? So my idea for this is like, if you've played Outlast, you probably remember like when you first go in the asylum, there's all those offices at the front, but then you get to the really scary stuff. So it's still an insane asylum, but these are just the more quote-unquote boring parts of the insane asylum where all the like, you know, bean counters and stuff did their job, and like record keepers and all that. So yeah, it's kind of like hospitals in a way where they've got all those offices up front and then they've got like surgery wards in the back or whatever. You started working on Ghost Hunt when you were really young. Yeah, I was... How old would I have been anyway? Calculator time. This is how lazy I am. It's 2020. Well, I started work on the game in 2011. I was born in 1996, so I'd have been about 15, I guess. 14 or 15. Probably 14. Would it not be walled off, though? No, not really. Let me see if I can find a picture of an insane asylum real quick. Insane asylum. Oh my gosh, that's horrifying. I don't know what I expected, but oh no. This is not good. None of this is good. I just want a picture of the building. I didn't want to see horrors beyond my imagination. Wow, looking at this, maybe the asylum isn't actually that unreasonable a size. Okay. So here's a good thing to study for me to demonstrate what I'm. Okay, so this is just a drawing, but ignore that. So let's say this here is the main entrance, right there. And from here, like inside you go, there's the main like reception desk and all that. Bathrooms, kind of the main lobby where visitors arrived. Then everything from there to about here, like let's pretend this is Morseburg Mental Hospital, right? Everything from about there to there would be like office spaces for people who keep records and manage employees, people who keep inventory, people who like track the asylum's finances and do all the like desk jobs. But then you go past the security checkpoint, and then beyond that, there's the wards where all the patients were, which is why there's the security. So like the closest thing for it being walled off would be like the security. So this is like how they kind of separate the office spaces for like the general public to see, and the patients. So yeah, everything we're working on now is going to be like all the areas where they kind of would have wanted to beautify and like, you know, keep things nice and presentable for the public. What made you keep making on the same game after 12 years and not lose motivation? I'm a developer and I usually lose motivation in things quickly. So do I. I've started way more projects that I haven't finished. I think just the fact that there's still a community around this one, and I really want to be loyal to that community. Alright, see you when you get back, Afri. I'll still be here. I'm probably going to stream for like a couple hours still. But I feel bad because I've been streaming for a long time. How long have I been streaming for? No, seriously, how long have I been streaming for? It's not telling me. I can't figure out where the... Oh, yeah, almost an hour, and I feel like I haven't really gotten much done. But that's okay. I get to talk to you, so... Yeah, I'll see you soon. So yeah, these are going to be kind of the boring-ish areas, I guess. So I could have that, or I could have cubicles. I'm not sure which I should have. Like, I could have this just be a big room full of cubicles instead of individual offices. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure which would have been more realistic. So it's important also to note the time frame, because the asylum I'm making was, like, theoretically built in the 40s, but then fully shut down in the late 80s. So I think cubicles would have been feasible. I think that would have worked. There probably would have been cubicles here, but I don't know. If it was built in the 40s, maybe not. I'll just have individual offices, and then I'll change it later if I feel like it. It's never too late to change stuff. Alright, I need my dummy so I can, like, know how big to make stuff. What is your main idea for the ending so far? Well, I've actually got a couple ideas, so... first things first, I just want to get the areas made, so I can, like, you know, give the players a place to go where they're outside the asylum, since that's where everyone wants to go. But later, I kind of want to make a gameplay mechanic that kind of incentivizes you to explore, that kind of changes the ending a bit, so, like, it gives you a bit more lore, depending on how many things you've found or whatever. I don't know, so... First things first, I just want to make the ending, like, areas like just the outside, like right outside the front door type thing. And then eventually I'll get to maybe making it so like exploring the game more and finding more stuff actually has an impact on what you find when you get to the ending. It's like ending type mode thing and endless. Not necessarily, like, one way or another you can, the goal would essentially be to get to the ending, but I want to incentivize the player to explore the asylum because exploration was always the main point of the game in general. I guess what I'm saying, like, is I want to have the areas for the ending to explore, like, to take the player out to the front door, but I want to add more functionality to it to make it seem more rewarding for actually getting there as well. Okay, this is why it's important to have a dummy here, because, like, if I put him over here, this actually doesn't look all that big, but then I put him here and then it does. Yeah, so these are going to be, like, main hallways here. I don't know why I said main hallways, but let's see. I'll go ahead and get rid of these, I guess. In fact, this might end up being too big, but that's okay. I can fix that. First things first, I'll make the walls. I'll make this a little bit taller, just for the sake of, like, you know, architecture and all that. So outside, they're probably going to be like, ooh, that's a little too much. Outside there's going to be like, it's not going to be quite like the courtyard, but it's going to be similar in its own way. Like it's going to have like some grass out there, like a parking lot, maybe a van and a security booth and all that. Should I enable my VTuber avatar? I'm never sure if people like actually want that, but it seems kind of empty without it now that I'm looking at the stream. But let me know if you want me to enable my VTuber avatar. It's kind of fun. Also, can you hear the music okay? I'm still getting used to like figuring out where to put the music volume. And that's really hard. Because I guess my voice is coming in at like minus 10 decibels and the music is at minus 20. That seems reasonable, okay. I'm still learning how to stream. It's only my second stream in years. Okay, you can hear the music very clearly. As long as it's not too loud, then I'm good with that. Okay, I want this to be one stud wide. Actually, what's the walls back here again? Aren't they like something other than just one stud? Oh no, they are just one stud, okay. Yeah, I want to be consistent with all my buildings, so I try to keep all the, like wall sizes the same and all that. Okay. It's always a bit overwhelming just to start a new area in the game, because like, there's always that part of me that's like, where do I start? What do I do? How do I Roblox again? I get used to it eventually, but I remember making the basement was kind of like that. Yeah, I feel like ideas are a very hard thing to come up with, mostly with adventurous game like here. Yeah, what I really struggle with in my game is coming up with a gameplay loop, because like the gameplay loop is basically look for ghosts, and that kind of wears thin, you know, a little bit. Let's see. There I am. Okay. Perfect. What happened? How did this get so big? What happened here? What? I'm just gonna delete that. We need a new floor. Ugh, okay. Bit of a gap here, I can fix that. I have no clue how that floor got so big, but I'm just gonna ignore that. Pretend like it didn't happen. It's probably just some mistake I made somewhere along the line. It's easy to accidentally do things in Roblox Studio and then, like, realize them too late and then just have to undo a whole bunch. There we go. I don't like this at all. I also kind of feel like the pressure of streaming, like, I enjoy streaming a lot, but I feel like the pressure of streaming kind of like, I don't know, it just kind of gets to me and it's harder for me to, like, build onto the game with it. I'll just resize this wall and make it taller as well. There we go. Because, yeah, I kind of feel pressured to keep this at least somewhat, like, entertaining as well, in addition to being, you know, relaxing and, productive in a way. I almost feel like the updating my game videos fall into the edutainment category because I explain a lot about how Roblox Studio works while I'm doing the video, but it's still kind of an entertainment thing. I think it's good background. I like to make videos and streams that are good background for people. Okay, this ceiling is too far forward. Will you ever make another game like this, a horror game? Yes. I'm actually working on Ghost Hunt the House, which is going to be kind of a sequel to Ghost Hunt, but I don't imagine the story of Ghost Hunt the House in any way being connected to the first game. But yeah, my approach with the house is going to be a bit different in that, like, it's not going to be like just some mansion or something that you explore and try to find your way out of. It's going to be literally just an abandoned farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how those are two different colors, but okay. Interesting. But yeah, it's going to be an abandoned farmhouse in the middle of nowhere, and you're just going to be able to explore it freely, and also the area, like, surrounding the farmhouse. There's probably going to be a gas station somewhere in there, maybe, like, some old field of some kind, and I want to, like, pack the relatively small space with a whole bunch of different events, and it's going to be a lot more random, so, like, there's going to be a lot more events that happen, like, only once per server. So, and there's going to be a lot more random events as well, so you just really have to be in the right place at the right time to see stuff. So And also when the server starts up, I want to have some things like randomly set up by the game, just to make you really feel like you're visiting and revisiting an actual haunted location. I think that'd be kind of cool. Also, it'll be like a Ghost Hunting game, but like a different map where you explore ghosts the same way as the first game. Yeah, and it's gonna. I think hopefully it'll be like a lot more clear that the point of the game is exploration and not escape. Because like when I first made Ghost Hunt, there actually wasn't any ending, or there wasn't any plans for there to be an ending even. I can't tell if I'm making this ceiling too tall or not. I'm gonna say not. Once again, like, this is why it's so crucial to have a dummy. Because, like, initially I wanted to make this taller, but I think it'd be too tall, considering it's an office space. Or it's going to be, yeah. So, I just want to have, like, a relatively smaller map that's easier to explore, but is packed with more events that could happen. Or could not, and you just have to be in the right place at the right time to see all those events. Which I think will kind of emulate the experience of just going to an actual haunted house. I want it to be more realistic in a way and actually feel like you're going to a haunted house in real life. There we go. Yay! I've made 3 walls. I think this is actually going to end up being a bit too big, if I'm being honest. I don't know, it's hard to tell without the actual offices, because maybe not. It's been a long time since I've had to like actually build a structure like this, so. Well, what are you trying to finish in Ghost Hunt now before releasing update? I wasn't here for the first part of the stream. Okay, so what we've done so far is I've made these windows solid because if we're gonna release these, I don't want people to just see space outside. Eventually I'll make those transparent again and you'll be able to see the outside areas. I'm gonna flesh this out, and when I release the next updates, I'm actually going to move this wall, which is really exciting because it's the first time I've actually moved that wall in ages. We tried to kind of make it so that the lighting is better. I won't even get into explaining how all that worked, but that's basically it. So what we're working on now is just the new areas beyond this, except I'm doing a terrible job at that, if I'm being honest. Like, for real. Yeah, I need a moment of focus. Give me a moment to focus and then I'll be good. I see. So the problem is this is not centered with that. Okay. Gotcha. That explains a lot. Okay. See, this looks really big, honestly. Okay, yeah, that's another problem, is the ceiling is like not where it should be. Yeah, so this is just going to be the next areas past this security checkpoint. Have you been, out of curiosity, keeping up with the updating my game videos? Because in the most recent video, I actually designed this security checkpoint here. I reused some of the assets from the old security checkpoint, but most of them are actually kind of new in a way. Well, new-ish. But yeah, this whole entire security console here, I actually just made last episode. Well, this whole room, basically. This, at some point, is going to be a door puzzle, but I don't want it to be as simple as, like, the players go in, click a button, and unlock these doors. Like, I want it to be something, like, more complicated than that. Like, maybe this door will be locked and they have to find the key somewhere. That'd be kind of cool. Gotta go, be back later. Alright, well, I'll see you when you get back then. Thanks for joining. There we go. I don't think I'm going to be able to tell really if this is too big until I actually start fully fleshing out, like, where the offices are and stuff. Right. Is this the same color as that? Yeah. All the walls are the wall color. Good. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're actually getting somewhere. Hooray. So now I'll just, like, move this... Let's say 20 studs in that way. It might be too much, actually. 15 studs in that way. That looks better. And 15 studs that way. Cool. This looks really narrow for an office space, I'm not gonna lie. But also doesn't... I think that's wider? Interesting. I'm not sure why I'm so bad at building today, honestly. I'm gonna turn off the move constraints to move this guy. Yeah, see, like, this looks so big when I just have him in this empty space, but I don't know if it actually will be. The best solution might just be to get rid of these walls until, like, I definitively decide how big I need these offices to be. Let me have a look back here a second. Let me delete this for just a second. Yeah, it looks like it would be about the right size that I would need it to be. So I want like a few blocks of offices. That makes sense, like 3 on each side. I think I explained that before. Here I was thinking this was actually going to be somewhat easy. Let me center this with the floor real quick. Yeah, it seems a bit better. Cool. There we go. And I'll see if I can just make both of these like 24 studs off this wall as well. Just making things even in Roblox Studio is really tricky. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So like it seems further away from this wall than these seem from each other. Well, I'll just use my age-old... Whoa, I did not mean to open Material Manager. I'll just use my age-old trick of using a brick to measure these, I guess. Let's measure the distance between these. That's easy. Best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. So that's 17. So 17 studs off of there, about. I'll go ahead and move this, like... that, sure. I'll move both of them like that. I should add some coffee before I do this, I'm just not thinking straight. And is that... yeah, see, that's not the same distance as they are apart from each other. By any means. It's about 20 studs apart from each other, okay. There we go. That's pretty nice. So I want there to be like 3 offices on this side and then 3 more on the other. So this does have to be... Hello, Soul Kid. It's good to have you back. I was getting very lonely. Just talking to myself. It's good to have you back in the stream. So what we are working on currently is actually the new areas beyond the security station that we've been working on. And eventually we're going to actually move the wall back as well. The ending wall. The quote-unquote ending wall. For the first time in years. This area is going to be an office space. I think I've still got that. Yeah. Okay, so let's pretend for a second this is Morseburg Asylum here. Like, all this stuff out here is going to be like where the parking lot is. So players would go into the main entrance. It's going to be like the main lobby. And everything from there up till here is going to be like office space. And this is where that security checkpoint is that takes people like to the areas where the patients were, I guess. So, I don't know, just a rough like estimation. So we're working on like these areas here kind of. But I am very much struggling to actually do that today because I've just forgotten all of my Roblox building knowledge, I guess. I'm like Patrick when he tries to build that stable for SpongeBob Seahorse and he ends up with like a plank nailed into his head. That's literally me right now. Patrick is my literally me character. Not Patrick Bateman, but gosh. Yeah, if you haven't, well, I shouldn't say if you haven't, but since you didn't see like the beginning parts of the stream, things got really trippy because I was trying to mess with the lighting and all that. So yeah, if I think I've got this pretty much an evenly spaced. You see one stud. No, they're not. Why? Didn't I just fix this? I'm just not thinking straight today. That's the only explanation. The problem is me. Okay. So now I got these big old hallways. I think this looks pretty reasonable for an office space. These I will make, let's say 5 studs longer that way and that way. Because I don't think these offices would need to be too big. Which means I also need to make this longer that way and that way. Real quick, let me make sure I've got the floor the correct size before I forget about that. Because I will if I don't do that now. And then I'll mess myself up even more. Oh, perfect. That was satisfying. Okay. I'll fix the walls later. So yeah, these are gonna be, it's gonna be kind of like, if you haven't figured out what I'm doing already, just based on the look of it, it's gonna be kind of similar to the basement in that there's gonna be like multiple blocks of offices. I think what would be beneficial is if I have like, if I design one office first, and then I just copy and paste that one, just have like shared walls and stuff. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. So like this is kind of what I'm thinking here, but this is going to be the shared wall, so I'm probably going to delete this. does this keep happening? Okay, there we go. So, let's see. Are these not just one stud thick? I guess they're not, okay. I'm trying to, like, for some reason, like, at some point in building Ghost Hunt, the size constraints got really weird. Just really weirded out. So, like, the point, like, I couldn't, like, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it, but, like, at some point in Ghost Hunt, like, I built a floor where the size constraints are just really weird, and I've been copying and pasting off that floor for, like, a really long time, and I can't fix it for some reason. It's just so weird. It's annoying. Like, it's like, it just refuses to let me, like, make things that are perfectly one stud or whatever. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting all the wrong keys. Good grief. Yes, I got the classic smooth jazz from all the updating my game videos in the stream, and I've also, you might have noticed, I've gotten the chat showing in the stream now, which is really cool. Hope you like it. I was up till like 2 a.m. trying to make that happen. Yeah, if I send a chat, it'll, my name will be read. It's really cool. I had to refresh my old CSS knowledge, because that's basically what it is. Push through the paint, yeah. I'm definitely pushing through the pain right now, because I'm not doing well today. I'm just not thinking straight. Nothing's going well. Let's see. And watch as the game becomes popular. That'd be cool. It'd be great if it did. Man, I'd love that. So I'm thinking this, I can just keep copying and pasting. Yeah, but in order to make that work, I'll get rid of these. Well, not get rid of, oh. Okay, I'll get rid of these. I'll resize them. This is what I mean when I say nothing's going well today. Like, I can't even talk right. See, yeah, it's gonna be kind of similar to the basement, and there's gonna be like blocks of offices. I think these should even be a little bit bigger. Are you gonna do egg hunt? Oh, is that what the hunt event is? I didn't know that. Oh man, I thought Roblox stopped doing egg hunts altogether. That's pretty cool. Yeah, maybe. I guess I could stream that, but I don't know. It really depends because my work schedule. I work full time, and so, you know, there's that. You know what helped me? A desk. I'm gonna bring a desk in here. I'm gonna copy and paste this desk right here. It'll help me get a size, like an understanding of how big things need. And a chair. I want a chair. Oh, also, I think I should put a second chair in here in this room. Because it makes sense there'd be, oh gosh, there'd be a person here and a person there, I guess. I don't know. I need Fizzy Soda to tell me if that's feasible. Fizzy Soda, if you're watching the stream, probably later. Let me know if that makes sense, or if, like, one person would just keep moving this chair back and forth, but that seems kind of inefficient to me. I don't know. Oh yeah, I want the chair over here as well. Okay. So, is that gonna be too small? It looks kind of cramped, maybe? I think it's still slightly cramped, so I'll move it a little bit. Even more, actually. Let's say 5 studs that way. You move 5 studs that way. You move 5 studs that way. You get resized 5 studs that way and that way. This looks so big. Like, it really opens your eyes as to how big things are, you know, in real life. I think this will be reasonable. Reasonable size. And the thing is, even this looks a little bit cramped, if I'm being totally honest, but I'll roll with it for now. I'll just see what happens. Yeah, let me look at that hunt real quick and see what that's all about. The Hunt, first edition, information. The more quests you complete, the more badges you earn for more exclusive avatar items. Event ends March 30th at 12 p.m. Interesting. It's been a while since I've done an egg hunt on Roblox, so if I find time, maybe I will do it. That sounds kind of fun. I'm gonna go grab myself another soda. I've run out of my first one. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I think I've had a bit of an epiphany. I think I'm doing this a horrible way, honestly. It's gonna seem drastic. I'm like an hour and a half in and I've gotten nothing done, I know. But I think it makes more sense if I actually make, like, the space with all the, like, office supplies that I want it to take up, in a way. And then I'll, like, build the room around that, if that makes sense. So I'll grab some of this stuff. Move that over there as well. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Don't at me. It's like, let's say this is the office space, maybe. I'll put another chair on the other side as well. Maybe a couple chairs. Because these are all people the visitors probably would have talked to. So that kind of makes sense. One filing cabinet. I don't know. You know what these offices don't have, and they should have, is waste bins. They don't have any trash cans at all. I should probably add that at some point. Okay, maybe 2 filing cabinets is a bit excessive for these. Ah! It's kind of hard to imagine the offices without walls, actually. But these are way too big. Like, I shouldn't refer to these. These offices are, like, way too big. I should not have made these offices this big at all. Like, what are these people doing with all this empty space, exactly? I kind of like this layout, though. I think I'll kind of copy that layout, but I'll just have 1 filing cabinet. Okay, perfect. So now I've got kind of a reasonable layout. Now I can just like build something around it. Simple. So let me grab a wall. Is this wall 1 stud? I can make it 1 stud. And then kind of size it from there. Hello, M1077. M1L077. I'll just call you M1 for short. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining the stream. We're like an hour and a half in, and I've gotten barely anything done because I'm not thinking straight today for some reason. I thought this would go a lot smoother. But I think we're gonna get there now, because I think I've got more of a strategy than I had before. Okay. Are these the same colors? Yeah, okay. Just thought I'd make sure. So I'm gonna copy that 3 times and set the studs to 1. Bring that there, bring that there, bring that there, and bring that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's all gone wrong. There. Cool, so now I've got an office space. That's nice. It's still a bit big actually, so I don't know. I'll probably move this back a little bit. And that's good. That's actually gonna work really well for what I have in mind for this space. Since you're just joining us, M1, we're making offices is what we're doing. I've got an illustration I keep coming back to. So this is the insane asylum. Well, pretend it's the insane asylum that we're building. It's all abandoned and haunted. We're working on, yeah, that's, you just said you don't know what I'm working on. That's why I'm explaining this. So let's pretend this is the insane asylum that I'm building for my Roblox horror game. We're working on this area right about here, but it's really big. Like, so people would go in, they'd see the front desk and like the reception desk and the main lobby and all that. Then they'd take a left, go through some office spaces, and then past that, let's pretend like this area here is this security checkpoint right here. I built this a couple episodes ago. I really should number my updating my game videos again. They used to be numbered. I eventually got to thinking that wouldn't be a good idea, but I really miss having them numbered now. Because I keep wanting to say like, oh, in this episode, you know. It's not like Piggy or FNAF. It's more of an exploration-based kind of game, so back in the day, like when I first designed it, like in 2011, I think, I basically just wanted the game to be all about exploration entirely, but people kind of missed the point of that. It's basically a horror game that's designed to emulate what a real-life ghost hunting experience is like. So you play as like a paranormal investigator who's investigating this old abandoned insane asylum to try to like capture evidence of ghosts. Never mind these big red balls. They're triggers that like, so when players touch these, it could cause like paranormal activity to happen. I just keep them there, like visible in studio, so I can remember that they're there. So yeah, what we're kind of doing here is doing a similar design to the basement, which is over here. So like, it's very labyrinthian in the basement, but yeah, so there's like a few different blocks of rooms, and each block has like 4 rooms attached. It's kind of like that, but it's going to be for office spaces instead. Here's like the main hall. So yeah, I've been working on this game for years, but I only recently found out there's still a community around it, so I started working on it again, and I'm really happy I did. It's really cool. It's really cool to be able to do that. Good morning, Criselo? I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm not good at using my brain, so, you know, take it for what it's worth. It will become more and more evident as you watch the stream that I'm not good at using my brain, but, you know. I think I want this room to be like slightly wider than it is deep as well. I think that kind of makes sense. I think that's how a lot of offices are, really. This looks good. This looks like a good office space, I think. But yeah, good to see you in the stream, Criselo. Glad you could join us. We're doing some pretty cool stuff now, finally. Now that I finally have my head on straight. Hey, Afri, welcome back. I have good news for you, Afri. I have my head on straight. I came up with a strategy. Instead of trying to build, like... don't let the fact that I've gotten, like, nothing done... Oh, it's you, Garthley. Hi. Okay. Cool. I probably won't remember that because I'm terrible at keeping track of who people are when they've got different usernames on different platforms, but, you know, I imagine that's probably not too uncommon a problem. Maybe that's just like me trying to let myself off the hook or something, but yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm really glad you're here. Also, Afri, really glad you're back. M1, the game is called Ghost Hunt. There's a link in the stream description. You can play it, and the monsters are shadow figures and ghosts that roam around the asylum. I eventually want to make more ghosts that attack you, but that's for later. There's one really big threat in the morgue as well, but we don't talk about him. Like Bruno. So yeah, Afri, I have my head on straight, and I eventually came to the realization that it would actually be easier to put... What I essentially did, I'll give you a slight demonstration. I literally just deleted the walls, and I brought the desk and the filing cabinet over here and just built the walls around that. I don't know why I didn't think to do that sooner, but that's literally, like, I think the best way to do this. So, yeah, so now I've got a good office space here that I can kind of work with. Not sure if this should have a window or not. I'm thinking the walls should be more beige instead of, like, mid-gray or whatever. I don't like beige walls, but that's the point. Do you hope to become a full-time YouTuber? Heck yeah, I do. I want out of the retail rat race. In all seriousness, I actually do like my job now in real life. Until like last week, I was a grocery guy at a retail store, which is pretty bad. It's very physically demanding, and I was like the only one there of the entire grocery team, but I got out of that. I'm out of that now, and I work in a bakery at a different grocery store, and I actually really like that a lot better. Because I get to package all the cookies and donuts and stuff, and yeah, I get to like clean all the baking equipment, and it's really cool, so. But yeah, I'd love to make YouTube my full-time thing, especially if I can like do it having like the split niches. I don't understand how people are capable of making such realistic, scary games. Like, my first game was a game where you swim in water and get coins, but your oxygen goes down. Cool. Kind of getting Subnautica vibes. I like it. But yeah, don't get the wrong idea. My game's not realistic. It's not. Where's my dummy anyway? Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, I can't tell if these rooms look green or not. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it daytime. That'll help me see a little bit. It'll help me see colors a little bit better. Seeing colors is important. There we go. Yeah, these I think these are pretty much. Seek chase makes any game scary. Yeah. Ending when. That's what we're working on. Yeah, that's what we're working on. Huh. Kinda. We're working on the next areas after this, and it's gonna be tell you what, I think there's enough people in the stream now that we can actually move this wall out of the way. Are you all ready for the most momentous occasion we've had since the basement update? I'm ready for it. We're gonna move this wall for the first time, as soon as I can figure out how many parts make up the wall. Where's the eventually part? There it is, okay. I'm just gonna group this. Hype! I know, it's so cool. We're actually moving this for the first time in forever. I would sing that song from Frozen, I think, but the copyright. Disney's horrible about copyright. Like, it's just yesterday, the person in the bakery I work at was telling me, like, the company got sued for like $1,000 for baking a birthday cake that had Garfield on it because the owners of Garfield sued for copyright. Stinky copyright. Okay, so this is the ending wall. Mr. Gorbachev, don't tear down the wall, but move it. I'm gonna move the wall right. Oh gosh, where is it? Wall gone viral. It's still there. It's just smaller. I mean, it's moved. I mean, but you know, it's still cool. This is so much progress. Wall removed at 3 a.m. Well, it's not 3 a.m. where I am, but thankfully it's only like noon. So yeah, I'm actually gonna just get rid of, not that. I'm gonna get rid of, where's the green part? I'm gonna get rid of that entirely, and I'm just gonna like size this down like that. And where's the parts with the stuff? I'm gonna size this down as well. There we go. Kinda. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Size it down a little more, I guess. It's still kind of big for the space. This is just such a big moment in Ghost Hunt history. Like, oh, I never thought this would actually happen. I mean, I did, but I kept putting it off because I find ways to procrastinate, guys. I'm sorry. I'm human. Don't look at me. Okay. Well, that's that. So, yep. I'm also gonna size this so that it's not in that room. That's probably good. Do you have a Discord fan server? Yeah, I thought you were in it. I'll go ahead and put that link in the description of the stream as well. Bear with me. Ghost Hunt. I should figure out how to make a scrolling text at the bottom of the screen on the stream that like tells people all this generalized information, like, hey, we have a Discord server, and hey, the link to the game's in the description, and stuff like that. People are gonna make a channel dedicated to you moving the wall. It's gonna get 1 billion trillion subs. It's gonna be amazing. You know, it wouldn't surprise me. This wall has been here for like 7 years. This thing that says the ending's coming soon has been there for 7 years. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if like someone like made a whole bunch of clips and remixes and auto tunes, and if that's still popular to do, I don't know. I'm gonna create a permanent invite link. Expire never. Maximum number of uses, no limit. Okay. Okay, I'm putting the link to the Discord server in the stream description, so check back for that in a minute. I'll let you know when I've saved the changes. Okay. The link to our Discord server is in the stream description. I'm glad you asked about that. I thought you were already in the Discord server, so my bad. Yeah, I guess it's actually true. I did get it out before Grand Theft Auto 6, so that's cool. 7 more years for Ghost Hunt. Don't even say it. No, it probably won't be that long for the next installment of Ghost Hunt, because the next map is actually a lot simpler. It's just a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. So I don't have to make this, like, massive... Like, look at this. This is huge, right? Like, this is a massive structure. You can see it even better over here. So, yeah, I didn't want to do this again, obviously. So, I'm making a... I'm just making a farmhouse for the next one. Is there going to be another wall? No. Are you going to make it more realistic for Ghost Hunt 2? Yes. Yeah, I spent like an hour just making a toilet paper holder. So yeah, it's going to be more realistic. Yeah. Interesting side note, like I was originally going to make Ghost Hunt 2, which was going to be like an entire town. Which is going to be the town that the asylum was located in, but that got to be way too overwhelming, so I just repurposed the house to make Ghost Hunt the house instead, and that was a decision I made relatively recently. Yeah, interesting bit of Ghost Hunt history for you lads. How many papers are on this thing? Good grief. I didn't realize. I thought these were... Oh my gosh. Oh, they are grouped. Okay, I could have just... Oh my gosh. I know I said my head's on straight, but it still doesn't feel like it is, honestly. I don't know if it is. Why no general in your... There is. There should be. It's a general. There's a general chat. When you hit 1,000 subs, can you add another ending? Another ending? But it's taken me 7 years to make this one. Too many parts for piece of paper. Yeah, that's what it takes to make it look all like scrambled and stuff. I guess I could get rid of a few of them though. Paper, paper, paper. There you go. You know, I could probably also just make this a union as well. Oh gosh, they're floating. That's not good. Yeah, that's something I should do, because this game predates Roblox unions, so I should just go through the entire game and, like, find things that I can turn into unions. That'd be kind of... That'd be good. Be less lag. There we go. Change the topic from exploring ghosts to exploring the wall. The wall has been explored and relocated. Ah, gosh. You know, Pink Floyd's The Wall album. Turns out that was all about Ghost Hunt all along. Okay. Yeah, it came to my attention. These need trash cans. All the offices need trash cans. But hey, this is an office space, finally. It's taken me an hour and a half to figure out how to effectively make an office space. I'm so proud of myself. But I got it! Maybe a rug would be nice. Did you ever have sleep paralysis? Not yet. It might happen some point in my life. What if the ghosts were the friends made along the way? You've got to be kidding me. If you made another ending, you could make it a true ending where you explain the history of the whole building, but it's just the wall. I do want to explain some of the lore and like through the process of getting to the ending. Would be nice. Twould be. Okay, is this not like just one stud wide? I guess it's not. Okay. That's weird. I was trying to explain earlier when less people were in the stream, like, I got to a point in, like, developing this game where, like, it just refused to make things exactly one stud, and it was easy for things to just get, like, really off slightly. But when things are off slightly, it ends up causing other things to be off by a lot. And that's just really, really annoying. People can glitch through the wall with emotes. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Because I think most people just don't know how to do that. But I don't know why they'd want to glitch through this wall anyway, because there's just going to be a door anyway. There. Now please stay that way. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Yeah, I don't know why one studs just isn't allowed by my Roblox studio anymore, but yeah, I just got to a point one day when it just stopped making things one stud for some reason. I can't figure out how to explain, like, the problem. But yeah, like, I'd move stuff around, and then all of a sudden it'd be a different size, or it'd be spaced really weirdly. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else has that problem with Ghost Hunt. Maybe it's just because, like, this project is really old or something. I don't know. But it's very, very annoying, because then stuff like this happens, where this is just slightly off. Like, I swear, all of these were one stud before. What happened? Never mind, 7 more years to finish this one room. No, not gonna happen. This room's gonna be finished in no time. Yeah, there we go. I just deleted the brick. I was too lazy. I was done with it. So done with it. Okay. So now I think I've made this in a way where I can just copy and paste it really easily. Actually, in order to do that, I need to scale these back. Well, one of them back. The other one was already scaled. 14 years from now, wall's gone viral. Make a trailer, that's a good idea. Will you ever make another game, something not a horror? And if not, well, actually, yes, I do have an idea for a really cool game that I wanted to make that is not horror. It's more of like a management and real-time strategy game. If you ever played Dungeon Keeper, really classic resource management, it's kind of similar to that in a way. That's kind of the idea that I had for the other game that I wanted to make. Alright, where are the fancy office doors? I need one. Give me free cam access so I can make a trailer. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind someone making a trailer for me. Okay, so this will be here. I mean, I don't really know how to give someone free cam access. Oh, before I forget, I should probably like move this ceiling a little bit. But yeah, I guess the walls actually can't be just one stud. They have to be thinner than that even. Because otherwise the doors won't fit. Or might not. Oh, maybe they will. Let me see. Let me give it a try. I think it'll work actually, yeah. Is this your first game? It was, yeah. It was my first like fully fleshed out attempt at a game, I guess you could say. No, it's the first like actual game that I tried to make. Everything else up until that point was just a showcase. Excuse me. Have you ever played Sussy Schoolgrounds? No, I haven't. Not something I've heard of, actually. Okay. Let me run the game real quick and see if that actually... I can never remember how much room I need to allot these doors in order for them to, like, generate properly. That'll work. That will work indeed. I'm just so happy with how these doors look. No, I've seen enough to know where this is going. Okay, let me put this here. I love being able to click and drag stuff better now. Like Roblox, whatever. Roblox used to have like a terrible click and drag system that just didn't work no matter like how you tried to use it, but it's so much better now, honestly. It really is. Okay. So this I'm going to copy along here basically. Hooray. I was starting to think we were going to get nothing done this entire episode. Or this entire stream, rather. I'm so used to saying episode because I usually make, you know. I usually make, like, pre-recorded videos. M1, to answer your question, yes, I could. But there's a limit to how many custom emojis you can use at one time, but that's actually something that I've been kind of curious about lately. Like, you guys tell me, if I were to make channel memberships, because I actually have everything all set up for it, I can do it. But if I were to make an actual channel membership, like, would you guys actually pay like $1, maybe $2 a month to get access to like exclusive member-only videos or extended video versions of my normal videos, or you know, early access to stuff? Would you guys pay for that, and custom emojis and all that? Because I really do want to make like a channel membership for my channel. Afri says that would be cool. Fosterate would do it. I can't because I don't use dollars. You don't have to. Like, it will automatically convert to my dollars, you know? It'll automatically convert to my dollars. No. It'll automatically convert to whatever currency. So Afri would vote, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get that kind of set up. I promise I'm not going to have the exact same furniture and the exact same layout in every one of these offices. I'm just doing this for now. Just to get the spaces there. But hey, this turned out really cool so far. So I want to have like 3 offices there and 3 offices on the other side. I should have grouped these. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I was gonna say about copy and pasted room. Yeah, they looked very copy and pasted, but they won't. They won't when I get to like actually touching them up. But I just want them here for now. Yeah, see, it's all been worth it. And then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move them over here like that. Aha. Cool. And I can probably just scooch these over like that so that they, you know, you get the point. And get rid of all of this as well. Yeah, alt-click helps, is what lets me like select like parts within models without having to ungroup. You know the song called Relaxed Scene? No, I don't. Is it a relaxing song? There you go. I mean, it's not a song, it's music. Cool. I'll have to look that up because I'm always on the lookout for more like relaxing music and all that. Like I saw a video called Sonic and Chill. I'll just show it to you real quick. It's so nice. I absolutely love Sonic and Chill. Let me mute or pause my music. Sonic and Chill. Yeah, from Game Chops, I guess. Or Funk Fiction, whichever was the first. Yeah. I love this playlist, but I don't know if it's copyright, so I'm not gonna keep playing it. So yeah, Sonic and Chill, go look that up. It's so good. It's very good music. Now, the thing with this is I can actually get rid of all those walls and just have one long wall like this, and I can actually do the same thing with these. So they look like that. And I don't think you'll be able to see any Z fighting either, so win-win. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't move the floor by accident. I hate when I accidentally move the floor. It's almost as bad as accidentally moving the moon. Okay, we have an office block. Hooray. So now I can probably just group all of these. Yeah, there we go. Let me drag these over here. Perfect. Yeah, that'll do. That'll work. Alright, I want these to be, let's say, 24 studs this way. Oh gosh, that might be way too much, actually. Let's say... How much is 20 again? Where's my dummy? I need him. My dream for Roblox is to accurately make FNAF 1, but add every animatronic into it from FNAF 2, 3, 4, Pizzeria Simulator, Sister Location, etc. It would be very hard. That does sound very hard. I actually couldn't finish Sister Location because of the difficulty. Like, I literally rage quit and never came back. But yeah, there was a time I actually wanted to make a Five Nights at Ghost Hunt, which is going to be like a Five Nights at Freddy fan game. But like with all the Ghost Hunt, like, entities and all that. I never got around to it. I'm thinking 20 is probably the way to go. It's 20 that way, and 20 this way. There we go. And look at that, it fit right perfectly into my measurement from earlier. Why is that there? This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say like things just get offset by like the slightest bit and it causes, like, I know it seems like I'm just being really perfectionistic, but I'm not. It's gonna cause problems down, or it could cause problems down the line if I don't fix it. Ugh. Give me a break. Yeah, I really don't know what causes it, but I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, I definitely played that, yeah. It'd be kind of cool, but I don't know. I feel like the Five Nights at Freddy fan game is kind of oversaturated. I'll eventually have to add baseboards to all these, but I'll do that later. Yeah, see, it's here too. Why? Oh well. Chances are no one's gonna notice. But I mean, I noticed, but it's just so weird when that happens. I don't understand it. Just every once in a while, Roblox will just randomly like throw one of my bricks to like a really weird size or position increment. I don't know what causes it. Okay, well, I'll set this back to 1. I don't think I need this anymore. That looks pretty much perfectly centered there. Good. It's gonna be dark in the game anyways. Yes, I just have it daytime so I can see. But yeah, like, in a little bit, I'll switch it back to nighttime so we can kind of see what that's gonna look like. 20 studs that way, 20 studs this away. Cool. And I'm trying to decide if I should have, like, another block of offices over here. Let me see what it looks like first. And of course I'd move the floor. So I'd have, like, not this, but bear with me. That. So like there's an intersection. I kind of like that actually. I might do that. I like it, but I refuse to believe that there'd be that many people with office jobs. When Morstan Jr. is someone who, like, this is such a massive structure already. I don't know if I want to do that. I wish Roblox would, I wish Roblox added a feature where you could send pictures to your friends on the chat on the main menu. Kind of cool, hard to moderate though. People could send some pretty bad stuff that way. Okay, so now if I'm not too much mistaken, all I need to do to get this right is, first of all, make this so that it's flush with the wall. Perfect. And then I can take that one stud. Actually, I don't need one stud, I need 20. Perfect. So yeah, cast your votes in the chat if you think like one block of office, or like, you know, just these 2 blocks of office is enough. I feel like it would be, honestly. I don't really think there's any need to have another one. What's your favorite game on Roblox? Am I allowed to say Ghost Hunt? No. Probably... I don't know. There's a lot. There's so many. I like Doors. I'll just name some of my favorites. Doors is a good one. Back in the day, there was a game called Deception Infection. I spent hours on that game. I love it, but it's not something that you can really play anymore, I don't think. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I should try Piggy. I've not played it. I know it's crime. There's also a game called Stealth, which is kind of inspired by Assassin's Creed, but despite the name, it was really more of a combat-based game. And I leveled up my character a lot, so I had the grappling hook and all that, and everybody thought I was hacking. Sword Fights on the Heights, and I can't forget to mention classic Dodge the Teapots of Doom. That's a great Roblox game. I absolutely love that. Also, not natural disaster survival, but what's it called? Classic natural disaster survival, I think. Survive the Disasters Classic. This one. That has like the classic house map. I absolutely love this one. That's great. I can't justify having 2 blocks. There's just no need. Because already this is 12 people here. And this is just one ward. Like, that excludes the other 6 people who were here, working offices here, office jobs there. And also the other, like, I guess 8 people, I think, working office jobs up here. So, calculator. 4 plus 6. No, not 4. 8 plus 6 plus 12. 26 people working office jobs in this asylum just in one ward. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna fly. Because what's kind of canon in Ghost Hunt lore is that Morstan Jr., the guy who built the asylum, is a bit of a corner cutter, and he's kind of looking for unconventional ways to save some dollars, even if it comes at a worse price, you know? You know what I mean? Kind of not the best. You know what I need to do? I need to run the game real quick, because I want to make sure the wall... yeah, back on the topic of the wall. I want to make sure the door isn't, like, peeking through the wall. Yeah, it isn't. Okay, we're good. I don't think we'll have proximity prompts there to indicate that, but I don't think it'll matter if we do, so... Cool. Such a big moment in history. I don't even know. Oh my gosh. It's so weird. It's weird to look at. It's like, it's... I'm so excited right now. It's exciting. Yeah. It's really exciting just to, like, see, like, an actual door here instead of the coming soon wall, you know? It's so great. Oh, I need to move these little wires or whatever they are. Move those into this. That's fine. Perfect. The wall in general is a new invention. Yep. I invented the wall. I time traveled to like 900,000 BC and invented the wall. What I need to do though is like hide this red cube, because that's just there to remind me like an event should happen here. What's it say? Ghost in chair, yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna say script.parent transparency equals 1. So that'll hide that brick when the game starts, so we don't need to worry about that. Can collide, can touch, I'll disable that. Also disable cast shadow. Wall's the most revolutionary thing in the history of the world. You know, you're not wrong. I mean, we would be kind of messed up without walls, I can't lie. Also, interesting fact. Locks turn doors into walls. Shower thoughts with Catulus. Please don't copyright the walls, yeah, okay. Okay. So we've got that. I don't know how I feel about this, like, offset door thing. That's kind of bugging me. I might, like... Not that. No. Oh, I'm still running the game. Hang on. Yeah, I'll keep those script changes. I forgot I was running the game. Okay. Yeah, so I might change how these work, but that's going to be a simple change. There we go. And I can just change the placeholders. Stand placeholder. There we go. And just flip those around. There we go. So now the doors are even on both sides. Yeah, I gotta go watch a movie. It was fun watching the stream. Well, thanks for joining, Afri. I might actually wrap up the stream pretty soon because I've been recording for a while and I've gotten done pretty much what I wanted to get done now that I've added this, but we can still flesh out a bit more details before I head out. Yeah. See you later, Afri. Thanks again for joining. Don't forget to join the Discord server as well. It's cool. Ah. Very nice. Very nice. Have to go to a 5-hour party at 7 UK time period. Okay. What is this doing there? I literally have no clue what that was, or what that was for. I swear I just heard noises in my house. I'm scared. Yeah, the problem with, like, turning the doors around is now the furniture is also around, but it doesn't really matter because, like, you know, I'm gonna move the furniture on the inside anyway, so I'll get to that later, but for now let's just like finish like making this in an enclosed space actually. Yeah, I did not realize this was gonna be this big, but that's okay. I remember when me and my friend were playing Roblox games in real life. That sounds like a great time. Yep. Yeah, I'm really sad that you can't really play stealth anymore, and I'm also kind of sad that sword fighting tournament fell out of popularity, but just another one of the many examples of the games that fell out of popularity because it stopped getting updates and stopped getting fixed and all that. I like sword fighting tournament. Oh yeah. I did a snack on Get a Snack at... I did a series on Get a Snack at 4 a.m. I did a Let's Play on that. Cody Manthly, welcome to the... Cody Manthy, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. I remember playing this game and still enjoy it. It's even more enjoyable since I went ghost hunting at an actual asylum. No way! I need to find another program other than VMagic Mirror to track like my face, because otherwise you can't see like all of my expressions. Or I could just like actually show my face on camera, but I don't know. I still need to get the kinks worked out of that, but that's really cool. Can I invite you to join the Discord server for Ghost Hunt? Because I think you could give me a lot of really cool ideas for like what to put in the game. Also, I'm glad to hear that you've enjoyed the game thus far. Check it out. This is what we're working on right now, kind of. Or this is what's coming up for the future of Ghost Hunt. Oh, that wall I deleted was the wall. I can't delete that wall. Okay. Opened in 1936 and closed in 2002. That's kind of close to the Morseburg Mental Hospital time frame. Morseburg Mental Hospital opened in the 40s, closed in late 80s. So, Sheboygan? I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, the asylum you explored had actually a longer lifespan than Morseburg, but my old channel got logged out and I can't log back in. Very sad. That's sad. But yeah, M1, I actually did a Let's Play series on Get a Snack at 4 a.m. On my channel. You can watch that. So Cody, check this out. We actually, for the first time, are moving... I'll fix this in a minute. We're, for the first time in years, that wall at the end of the game that says real ending coming soon is being moved. It's being moved back because I'm actually working on the areas leading up to the ending finally, after all these years. Yeah, it's just really weird to see like an actual door at the end of this final hallway instead of, you know, the coming soon wall. You know what I mean? This is a new security station been working on. It's pretty cool. I still need suggestions from people on what to put on the sides. I'm thinking like, you know, VHS tape recording equipment, because I think that's what security footage would have been like. You know, I don't know, but that's pretty cool. Now I'll stop the game, and before I forget, there have been only 2 ghost shows that have been allowed film destination. Fear and Kindred Spirits. Cool. I'm actually going to get rid of these 2 here and just size this one. I can kind of do the same thing with this, actually. Okay. One stud. Wall, you're coming with me. There we go. Pipe's still looking good. Destination Fear is a nice show. Interesting, I might have to look into that. Most revolutionary game in history has to be... has to have been the one with the most revolutionary thing in it to announce, but it's The Wall, isn't it? Ghost Hunt, 2 reasons. Wall, plus, since I'm on the stream, it has to be Ghost Hunt's the bomb, you know. Ghost Hunt's the bomb, yo. I'm just gonna let it go. I can't afford to just get caught up in that kind of detail. But all right, so yeah, I fixed that. Wasn't this fixed? Didn't I already? Oh, I must have done that while the game was running. No wonder that's not like that anymore. Okay. Well, let me put those in the wall again. There we go. Okay. So now I can finish making this an enclosed space finally. Goodness. Okay. Here it goes again. Someday I plan on getting a ghost hunting show of my own called Ghosts of the Wild West, where I travel to old west towns like Deadwood, South Dakota, and Virginia City, Nevada. That sounds really cool. Isn't there some in Colorado as well that you could take your show to or whatever? I think Colorado has some old western kind of abandoned ghost towns as well. Colorado is pretty cool. I like it. High mountains and all that. Yes, I think there might be some ghost towns in Colorado you can explore, like, I can't remember the name of any, but I'm pretty sure they're there. I've been to Colorado a couple times. Yeah, that sounds really cool. Alright, we're almost done. We're almost done with this. But eventually I'm gonna have to replace this wall here in the long run because I'm gonna need more doors. Yoink. Put that right there. Gorgeous. Alright, well that'll do for that. What the heck? I just really don't know why my walls keep doing this, honestly, or why any parts in the game keep doing this. It's so bizarre. It's just so bizarre. But I know how I'm gonna fix it. 1, 1, 1, like that, and then I'm just gonna size it up from there. Yeah. Desperate things call for other desperate things, whatever the expression. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Good grief. When I'm older, I'm gonna do stuff like vlog in Thailand and play video games in Thailand. Cool. It's good to have dreams. There we go, finally. Oh my goodness. Okay. Up you go now. Perfect. Okay. Well, I think that is all I really wanted to get done for this. I kind of want to have some prop doors over here on the corners as well. And I should probably have, like, I don't know, I was gonna say, like, beds like in the other parts of the asylum, but these are the parts that were kind of beautified for the public, so maybe not. For a minute, I thought you were talking about Ghost Hunt being part of the Roblox Hunt event. Oh man, that'd be cool. It'd be cool if, like, someday my game was on Roblox's radar enough that they included it in their egg hunt event. I'd like that. I'd really get into that. I'd hide eggs in all the cells. You know, and I'd have a note left by a patient talking about, like, rambling on about how he hid an egg from all the staff. Yeah, if you just joined us, I know these rooms look very copy and pasted because they are, but no, I'm gonna change the furniture on the inside later, but right now I just want them here. I just want them present. I'm just thinking. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what to do next. If I were you, the wall would be used to separate the event in the normal game. I don't want to integrate the event into the normal game. It just sounds like it'd be a really cool thing to do. Okay, so I have a bit of an issue. I might have to resize this room, but I'm okay with that. Sometimes sacrifices must be made. I put this here, and one stud. There we go. Wait, am I the only one in the stream that says one watching? Oh, that's weird. Maybe. It'd suck if everyone else left, but stream's kind of coming to a close anyway, so, you know. It's been a good one. It's been a really good stream. She sure was a good stream. Yeah, so I kind of want this, well, both of these actually closer to each other, if that makes sense. Okay, I'll move this one stud that way, and this one stud that way too. I'm gonna make sure I don't miss the next one because I missed the last one. You can still watch it though. I mean, it's on my channel, so, you know, it's just not as cool to see it live, but it's still fun to rewatch. Like, I've rewatched that one multiple times and I've actually fallen asleep to it before. It's just so relaxing and chill. These actually need to be a couple sets closer to each other even. Ah, there we go. In which case I'm gonna move this also closer a bit. And this as well. I really like when it's live because I get to react with the person streaming and others watching. Yeah. I really like live streaming because I get to talk with the community. And it's just really cool to talk with people about the game and the stream and, you know, other videos. Hey, Cody. I'm not much of a Roblox game creator, but I did make a game called the Egg Hunt Museum. That sounds cool. I'd love to go to that. So is that like, is the Egg Hunt Museum just like a showcase of all the different types of eggs and like what year you could have found them and all that? If that's what it is, I would absolutely love to visit that. Hey, people are back. Woohoo! It's pretty cool. If nothing else, the stream already has 34 views, so that's kind of cool. Average view duration 13 minutes 31. Oh, so close to 13:37. Come on, people. Just watch for 6 more seconds and we'll have an average view duration of 13:37 on the stream. Let's make it happen, everyone. It showcases all eggs, items, and villains. Cool. Yeah, I would very much love to take a look at that. If you join the Ghost Hunt community server, there's a link for that in the description. You can put a link to that in the self-promote channel, and then people, including myself, will probably visit it. So, yeah, I'd love to check that out. It sounds really cool. Because I'm really into like the history of Roblox. Well, really the history of anything Roblox, but especially Roblox's egg hunts. It's really cool stuff. Okay. I think I'm actually getting it perfect after all. I wasn't expecting that to be possible, but I'm getting it. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I knew it was possible, but I was just too lazy. That's fine. It's good to be lazy sometimes. Usually when you're feeling lazy, it's your brain telling you you need rest. You need to give it a rest. But anyway, I think we are good to go. I think we're good to call it a night with this stream. This has been a pretty good one, so yeah. Thank you everyone who joined. I will try to find all your channel names and all that and mention you in the description, so yeah, that'll be cool. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna call me M1, I like that, yeah, I gotcha, M1. I got you covered, bro. What the heck is this? What is this? Why is it showing me that? I'm so confused. Like, this is what I mean when I said it just shows me random stuff. What is this? Weld constraint. Did my show welds get turned on again? How does that keep happening? I don't want my welds shown. Okay. Thank you everyone for tuning in the stream, and I hope to see you in the next one. I also hope to add more stuff to like the stream, just appearance overall. I want to have like a scrolling text and stuff at the bottom. That'd be really cool. But anyway, have a good day everyone. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. See ya.